Okay, we're live?
We're live.
All right, we're live.
Hello.
All right, welcome everyone. We are here at the Winthrop Athletic Complex facility.
Gorgeous day.
It's pretty windy, but we're here for the draft tournament. Although it's not really a draft. Computer algorithm put together the teams using AI technology. We got 4 teams, and the diehards are here. I guess that's what you could say. So I'm looking forward to it. We're on separate teams.
Yes, we are.
I don't know how you feel about that.
I'm okay with it.
But we'll have plenty to post about this tournament, I'm sure. We'll see how it goes. So stay tuned for updates from that. You've probably already seen them because this video is probably going to get posted in the next couple days. So a couple of things we want to talk about in this update. Merch. As you probably noticed, we're wearing some.
I have a different color. I have a different style hoodie and color hoodie on.
Yeah, this is the same hoodie as last year, the same fabric,
right?
Whatnot. Obviously different, the new logo is on. So
I will say, I don't know if you want to talk about the merch right now,
yeah, go ahead.
The bottom is a little bit more singed than the new style.
Yeah.
If you notice that.
Yeah, last year
this is a little bit more like
people commented on, how this one is a little bit more tight on the wrists.
Yep.
So this one,
it's a slim fit.
It's slimming, yes, if you'd like that. So this is what last year's sweatshirts were made of, and of course we have this year's logo on it.
This is the navy blue.
Navy blue. Okay, she wants us to show. Our producer wants us to show the logos. So there it is, designed by Sydney Burbank.
Mine's the same one.
They all have that. When the shop goes live, they all have. There's different colors for each item. So. This sweatshirt's a little bit more expensive. It's a little bit, I think, maybe better quality. So yeah. I went and got that just to kind of see how it goes. So you'll see that one in the store. There's various colors. I can't think of them all off the top of my head, but
yeah, you'll see soon enough.
You'll see soon enough. I'll post links for where you can find this. This should be in the description of this video. Instagram, I'll put it up. I'll send it to your team captains. Everyone should have an opportunity to get this stuff in time before the tournament. So, and make sure to check out the different colors for each item. It's not just these colors.
Yeah. Well,
so we got,
for instance, this is the woman's fitted tee.
It's over on QVC.
In heather gray. Same logo, obviously.
Yeah. It's for women.
I tried it on. It is very fitted. This is a small. I can't remember if small is the smallest one.
I think there's an extra small, maybe.
Okay. So there's this one.
Yeah. And then we got a long sleeve tee. Bree has another color on.
I have the
long sleeve.
It's a little bit more bluer than the hoodie, but it's like a royal blue.
Yeah. So there's some other items in the shop too. We got hats. See, got a trucker hat that was requested. There's like a dad hat. There's different styles. We got winter hats, different colors, not just this bright, obnoxious yellow, but if you like the bright colors, you got that.
Hunting season soon, so.
Yeah, exactly. Good point. And the, it's embroidered, so it got the logo. We got it all. Check it out. Yeah, support the tournament, Speaking of which, let's move on to a different subject. Coming up is the deadline for the tournament for each team. I've been communicating with the captains to get the payment in. I know we talk about this a lot, but it costs a lot of money to do something like what we're doing. If your kid played youth sports in school, you'd be paying so much money for them to do stuff like this. So it's nice that we're able to do this at a very affordable cost. I'm sure you would agree.
Yes, definitely. It's, oh, for sure.
Yeah. So I hound the captains to get the money in, and then they hound you. So show your appreciation by getting the payment in. It's like $35 a person. You guys are gonna go spend that at Applebee's tonight. So just give it to your captain. That way we can keep doing this, because yeah, that's the key. Yep. So I don't know what else to tell you other than it costs money to have fun, and it's not that much money.
Yeah.
So, but everyone's done pretty good. Some teams have already paid. Yeah, November 1st is the deadline. I'd like to get all the money in so that we can get things paid for. And
next Friday.
It's coming up. So I'd like for everyone to be able to do this, but it's just not possible to get more teams in at the pitch right now. So show that you want to be there by getting your payment in. And I do want to say for the captains, like, they do a lot of hard work. This would not be possible without captains, because I don't know everyone who's playing in this, but I know the captains well. So when they recruit players, get more people involved, it expands the group, and it lets me know that who they have playing is someone that we can all be comfortable with. So that's kind of how you get involved, is by getting in contact with these captains.
Yeah, and come to the practices. There's going to be a few practices at the pitch leading up to it.
Yep.
So that's a good way to.
Not sponsored by Maine Ultimate Frisbee Classic, but there will be events going on there. So I just want to shout out the captains. You know, a lot of people don't want to do the work of a captain, so please cooperate with them. And if you're ever interested in forming a team, you want to do it, take the initiative, contact me, and that's how you get on the map for maybe next year, having your own team. Okay, we are going to move on to some rules discussion. And I just want to say a few things about rules real quick. The rule book is quite wordy, lengthy, so sometimes there's different interpretations of the rules. You know, we can all read the same thing and come away with something different. So at the tournament itself, you know, obviously my decision will probably be final, but there's other people I depend on for stuff like that. So let's just try to keep a good spirit with that. You know, we've had some people come, I've read this, I've read that. And
well, I think the confusion comes from where we do the USA Ultimate.
Yes.
So make sure that when you're reading the rule books for that, because there are certain rules in other leagues, I guess.
Right, there's like
that are not applicable to
WFDF, there's UFA, so we're USA Ultimate. I mean, we haven't had any huge problems, but we're going to talk about a few different rule situations right now, and maybe I can get some volunteers to help demonstrate real quick before we start. Okay, rule number 1 we're going to consider today. Now, I don't know who did this last year, and I'm not picking on this person personally, but somebody was doing this while someone was defending. Yeah. So they thought they had, you know, found a loophole in the rules where they could block the vision of the thrower. So that's not allowed. There's a rule here in USA Ultimate Rules, section 15B, number 9, vision blocking. If the marker deliberately blocks the thrower's vision, it is a vision blocking violation. So once again, can you demonstrate vision blocking? You didn't reinvent the wheel. That's not allowed. So it's kind of like falls in like one of those be reasonable things. Like, does that make any sense at all that you could do that? No. So vision blocking, don't do that. All right, next one we're going to talk about is fast counting. What's that?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay, so Bree thinks, hey, I'm following the rule. I counted to 10. It's not allowed. You can't fast count. There is a rule called fast count in the same section. It says if the marker does not say stalling to initiate or resume a stall count, and then counts at intervals of less than 1 second or skips a number, it is a fast count. So your counting has to be 1 full second. Just because you say 1, 2, 3 doesn't mean you actually did it. So once again, be reasonable, be sensible. If the person you're guarding thinks you're counting fast, you're counting fast.
That's why saying stalling in between the numbers is really helpful, because then you know you're doing it with a second. So
the rule says you have to start by saying stalling, but you don't have to go 1 stalling, 2 stalling. Just count at a reasonable pace. Like, the whole point is to keep the game moving, not to try to get somebody. So fast counting, that's a violation. Don't do it. Last one we're going to talk about is where to put the disc in play when there's been a foul called. So there was some times in the last year's tournament, and maybe I'll put a clip in right here of what I'm talking about. But oftentimes the most called violation is a receiving foul. So Ashley, why don't you throw the disc to Bree? Oh, I fouled Bree, okay? So let's say she calls a foul on me, and I agree, yes, I fouled you. So in this situation, the disc goes back in play where Bree would have caught it. The reason is because I did not contest the call. I agreed, yeah, I fouled you. So it actually goes into play where it happened. Now, let's try it again. Throw it back. Oh, now Bree, did I foul you? Did I foul you?
Yes, you did. I'm going to call it foul.
I don't think that was a foul. So it's a contested call. So what do? It goes back there. So Ashley would throw it again. So that's a situation where it would go back when it's contested on a receiving foul. And that seems to be the most common type of violation is on receiving foul. So if we agree, yes, it's a foul, in play up here. If we disagree, it goes back. Now, my final say here, don't be difficult and I'm gonna contest the foul every time so that it goes back. It's not in the spirit of the rules. Don't do that, please. And let's have a good day.
Hey, so I'm here with Jason from No Discussion. Nice to meet you. Nice to have you here. Couple things. We love the Instagram posts. I don't know who's. Are you the
I'm
master
involved,
behind them?
but
You're involved.
Another member of my team here.
Oh, nice. Yeah, those are awesome. We love like seeing people like really take this, to the next level with the content. So that's awesome. So you guys are here today. You have just a few of you playing, but then you also said you have a coach here today. Tell us about that.
Yeah. So we got our coaching staff all set for December. Where you need somebody to just handle all the subbing business on the sideline, make sure it goes smoothly come December time. So
Gotcha.
He's getting a feel for the field and seeing what strategies work and what doesn't today.
Nice.
Seeing it from on the field.
Yeah. So you guys gonna do like any like VOD reviewing from like past games, like kind of see?
We did last year. That's how we. That's right before we took on Windchill last year. We watched some film on them.
Yep.
That's what Jalen and Jens are up to, and Bailey. Get us as prepared as we can for our games.
So a whole coaching team. You got 3.
Whole
then.
staff, yeah.
That's amazing. That's awesome. All right, cool. Love that. Yeah. So do you have any new players on your team or any roster switch ups that have happened? Or
Yeah. So since last year, we had 3 drop out. We had Calvin and Sarah and Dalen drop out. But then we picked up Joey Roy and Lauren from Field Invaders in Div 4. And then we picked up another person.
Someone else,
Someone
who I'm sure is
I'm
really
very
talented.
sorry.
We
They're
just,
very talented.
names escaping us.
Yes.
So, oh, that's
I've
awesome.
had a long day today.
Yeah, no, for real. Yeah, it's a long drive too. So thanks for coming up here.
And,
That's
and
awesome.
Livy, Julian's younger sister.
Oh, cool.
So we're coming into the year with 4 girls this time.
Oh, that's
It was
awesome.
a big mistake last year with 3.
Yeah, it is because it's a lot of subbing out and stuff. So I'm sure they'll all appreciate having one more person. So that's cool. So awesome. So what like gets you excited about being involved in this and stuff? Because some people, which is fine. Some people like this is the only time of year they actually play is at the big tournament. But like you guys are playing outside of that and really preparing. Like what gets you excited about it? Like
The rivalry with Lag is really keeping us together.
Yeah.
I mean, I love it.
Yeah.
It really keeps the heat of the moment going with who's going to show up when, and really just keeps it lively.
Love that. Sweet. Well, can't wait till December. Thanks so much for talking.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
All right, I'm here with Ashley. Ashley is on the Frisbees, which is an amazing team. How are you guys feeling about going into the tournament this year?
Well, we've had a roster change, so we're not quite sure how that will affect us. We ended up losing Dylan Yater and Casey Stokes, but we picked up Lindsay for the girls, and we picked up Evan Gay and Hans Russell.
Oh, great.
So it's hard to say because none of us have really played together.
Right.
But-
Yeah. So we do have some preliminary games and like practices coming up, so that'll be a good opportunity. So I know your husband Zach is more the captain, I guess you would say, so more the leader of the team. How has he been preparing for the tournament? Has he been like strategizing? That says everything I need to know, right?
We ordered our jerseys.
All right. Well, we're looking forward to it, and we'll see you in December.
Okay.